Alright, I gotta practice some screen management here. And I can get away with doing that in this open parking lot. Nobody's around anyway. So I see the sun is now facing the driver's side more. So I have limited screens. I'll take, I have an extra screen over this rear here. So I'll take this one and move it over to the front now, doubling that up and doubling up the sun protection. That should help. Alright, I think I can toss my potato peels in the grass pretty much. They should be hidden. I don't understand why he's got his lights on. It's kind of strange. Sometimes I feel like a UFC fighter, like when they're doing ground and pound. They gotta like get their heads in there and start reaching around and then punching to get in there. Sometimes I gotta do that when I'm searching deep for something that's missing. Get in there and try to feel for it. I can't ignore the signs. I had, for the past couple of days, kind of a burning in my esophagus. And now last night and tonight even, it's starting again. And I have a sick feeling in the stomach, mild. But I think I have an infection. It's been a little time since I've done picnic table type exercises where I can lay on my stomach, lay on my back. And I just laid on my back out on the parking lot next to the car. And I felt a little relief while I was laying on my back, and then I come in here and sit down and hunch over, and I feel the sickness come back a little bit. Alright, this trucker feels most comfortable parking next to this other truck. He was backing up and circling around, and then went into the center, and then came back here to park right next to this other truck. That's what they do, like cats trying to find the perfect spot to sleep. Just like people gotta do, just like bald people gotta do a comb over for their head hair. I don't have that problem, but I do have a problem with a lack of hair on the sides of my face. This is not intentional. There's people who can grow full beards and I can't. Maybe I can comb over that part a little bit. Try to cover it as best I can. Grow out my beard and then try to comb it up so I can cover the sides a little bit. Maybe I could slick them down with some oil or something, then I'll have a full beard. This is so strange. They got really itchy here, and I had like 2 pus sacs, I guess you could call them. So I poke them and drain them. They drained out, and that takes away the itch. Itch comes from fluids filling up. Right, now that I found this little box on the side of the road, I think it belongs to Jenna. Thanks, Jenna. I'm gonna put some things in it, and I've been arranging stuff in this drawer, trying to decide what I'm not using a lot of. And now that I don't use my old laptop much at all, I was having to use these bigger discs, which actually it failed. That port is broken anyway, so I could pretty much throw away all of these big discs. Maybe I'll keep one. I'm gonna stop holding on to these now. This looks like a little bit of an adventure, the way they got the trail beat down. Very short. I like how the trees overhang. Alright, I tested the gazebo over there and the electricity actually works. I'm not going to move my car closer, but you know, I'm not too far away. Not too far away from it. There's people eating inside right now. I'll give them a few minutes to enjoy their meal. And then I'm going to go over with the laptop. I can play on it and charge up at the same time. I did not expect the gazebo to have any electricity. But they do. So it's a good deal for me. Good deal. See, this building over here it looks like it's some kind of a community place. It's hard to tell. Looking at this sign, Res Care. And there is a greenhouse there. That's a part of it, so very curious. Maybe I'll have a closer look. Alright, getting closer. Looking at the Res Care greenhouse, and then they have customers. It looks like it's being neglected. They're thanking people for helping or something, but it looks like it's abandoned. There are people over there, so they'll see me. So I could probably get out of here. I think it's some kind of senior citizen home. I mean, you can get an idea by just the name alone. Alright, powering up everything. Try to give myself an hour. Four 20,000 amp or whatever mAh batteries, plus the laptop, all in there. So this is a pretty decent spot. It's kind of isolated. They got electricity, Bathrooms are locked. Smells like pee because somebody peed on the concrete. That's not something I've ever done in my life. I've never lacked so much sense that I peed on the concrete. I would have gone into the woods. I'm willing to walk a little further. There are people with no sense, and I can see my car from here, so periodically check on that. The person peed on concrete that in a roofed area that receives no rain to wash it out. They just don't think of other people. That really is what shows here. You know, it'd be an interesting mystery for my death, however it comes. A nice mystery would be me parking somewhere, maybe here, and bicycling out away from my car 8-10 miles, and then somehow dying, and people will be like, wow, this bicycler's dead, who is he? And they have difficulty putting together my abandoned car with my lifeless corpse 10 miles away. Alright, for food prep, this will be a twice cooked potato, but this time I'm going to steam them, and then I'm going to cook the chicken. It's chicken legs. I would have taken breasts, but they didn't have it. Chicken thighs are okay with me. And then I'll throw the beans on the potatoes. So that steam the beans and potatoes, and then boil chicken breast. One bird's got a nice beat I could listen to almost all day. It goes something like I kind of like that. I am still reaping the benefits of that tire balance that I had done at Walmart. You don't have to just do the alignment. The alignment helped a little bit, and then it went bad. Then I accidentally paid for a wheel alignment at Walmart. I was mad about it, but it did take away the shaking at 60 miles an hour, 70 miles an hour, and it hasn't stopped shaking. It's really been smooth for what, 3 months now since I've gotten it. Alright, can it be more motivating to wear a chain while doing lunges? It kind of feels like it. It sort of feels like it's measuring my distance coming down when I hit the ground with the chain.